Saucing, I'm saucing on you. I'm swagging, oh. I'm ballin', I have a song on you.
Beer pong, it's a college favorite. Typically it's two strangers or two friends playing on a team, and their goal is to wipe out all the cups that are on the table, or for example, a closet door that we have here. Usually you're playing with beer, and it's a fun game. It's very easy, very basic. Usually you go by house rules. It's a lot of fun rules that you can make out of it. The best thing about beer pong, I would say, is being able to have a social aspect of it. You're getting to meet strangers and playing in a teamwork type setting, so you're having to work along with someone.
Beer pong was originally played in the late 50s, early 60s, and has been played throughout college campuses across the U.S. It was first founded at Dartmouth. Well, that's what they claim. No one's really said who originally founded the game. But it was originally formed when a few guys were playing ping pong, and they had some beers resting on the table. What happened was someone eventually hit the ball into the cup, and beer pong was formed. In the 1980s, people started actually throwing the balls instead of using the paddles, and that's when beer pong was officially created.
The setup of the cups when you're starting the game, basically you just want to put 4 at the bottom, 3, 2.
First rule of beer pong is who decides on going first. The way you do that is maintain eye contact with another player while making a shot. Whoever makes that shot first is who gets to go first. Rule number 2. You have to keep your elbows behind the edge of the table. There's no going over like this. It doesn't work like that. If you break that rule, the shot does not count. Rule number 3. Each team has the opportunity to make a re-rack or move up the cups twice per game. So for example, can I get a 3, 2, 1?
We got a 3, 2, 1.
Think about me when I'm gone. I need that money like the ring I never won. I want saucing on you. I'm swagging.
You know what? Just for you. Rule number 4 is called the bouncing, and it's a risk because they are able to swat the ball, but if I make it, it's 2 cups. So. Rule number 5 is a dev cup, and it's when I make that shot and then they end up not pulling that cup. It's my turn again. I make the same cup, then the game's over. So rule number 6 is called heating up. It's when you keep on making your shots. So let's say you make the first one, that's 1. You make another one, that's heating up. And then 3rd is called fire. Once you make that, you get to keep on shooting until you miss.
Number 7 is an island cup. An island cup is a separate cup from all the other ones. So what you do is that you call island cup, and if you make it after you throw, you get 2 cups put aside.
Island.
8 is the rebuttal. When the last cup is made, the losing team has the opportunity to shoot again. If they make it, game continues. If they miss, game is over.
Rebuttal.
Alright guys, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the science of throwing the beer pong ball. Einstein had a lot to do with figuring out this equation. He said that the movement is a 3D motion. So 3D meaning we have our horizontal, our lateral, and our vertical movement equations. The horizontal equation is going to be going straight forward. The vertical equation will be more of the arc. When you solve both these equations, you use the time of the flight of the ball, which is super important when you're trying to figure out like a trick shot. And so if you're going to do a trick shot, you also have to add in the lateral motion, which would be anything that's not straightforward, something like side to side. So if you did it behind the back, you're going to have a little bit of a side to side movement going on. Alright, so a few tips and tricks to having a good throw in a beer pong game. You're going to want to hold the ball really light, as a feather, be loose with it, have a loose grip. Most of the motion is going to be in your elbow and you're going to release with your wrist. That keeps it pretty straight. Always take angles if you want to try something new. A good tip is to dip it in the water, get it a little wet, weighs the ball down a little bit. There's only a few major types of throws. You got your basketball shot, and you got your fastball, and then you got your bounce ball. Which I would do the bounce ball if I had another one, but I don't.
I'm swagging, oh. I'm ballin', I've a song, oh